There is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Crazy Caleb, and today we are taking a look at ladder lottery. So what we need to do is we need to start at the position of this lit LED on the top. It will always be on the top, by the way. And we will go through some indicators and figure out where we end up at the bottom. So everything for edge work is going to be dependent here. So in this case, we have 5 and 3, a lit SIG, and a plate empty. And we have a serial number of 0 Charlie 8 Juliet Delta 8. So we're going to start at the 4th position. Now, what we will do is, this is representing the interior of the module. And what we're going to do is we will start from the position of the top along one of these lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. So from the 4th line over here, we're going to go down, and as we come along these green conditions, if they happen to be true, we will move over to the line that connects with that is connected with it, whether it be from line 3 or line 4. We will move over to the other one. If not, we will continue along the line that we were on beforehand, like nothing ever happened. So, in this case, along line 4, we're going to go down, and we're going to come across the first case of more lit than unlit indicators. In this case, that is true. We only have we have one lit indicator and no unlits in this case. So we're going to move over to line 3 that we're on right now and continue down from here. Parallel and serial port on the same plate. We actually don't have any ports at all, so that is already false. Moving on down, 0 or 1 strike. I have not struck so far, so that is true. So that we would move over back to line 4. At least 3 batteries. That is true. That is definitely true because we have 5 and 3. So back over to line 3. Moving on down, lit FRK, IND, or Mike Sierra Alpha. We have a lit SIG, so that is not within those 3 indicators. Unlit FR Quebec, SND, or NSA, we do not have any unlit indicators. Next one. More modules solved than unsolved. We have 1 unsolved and 0 solved, as this is the only module on the bomb. So that is not true. The sum of the serial number digits is greater than 8. 0 plus 8 plus 8 equals 16, so that is absolutely true. So we will move over to line 2. And do we have an empty port plate? That is absolutely true. So we will move over to line 1, and we have reached the bottom. So what this means is that we've reached the bottom on line 1, so we will press the first LED at the bottom. And just like that is a solved module. Hopefully that makes sense. We're essentially going down, and if we meet any conditions, we switch over to line. That's essentially what it is. So, new edge work, 4 batteries and 2 holders. An unlit CLR. Plate serial, plate RCA, PS2, and DVI. Serial number is 746 Uniform Echo and 8. Oh wow, all of them are indicators, and all of them are vowels and numbers. So we'll start at the 3rd line, right here. 3rd line, right up here. Hopefully you guys can actually see my mouse. That would be very helpful with this. But on the 3rd line, we're going to move down. More lit than unlit indicators. That is false in this case. We have more unlit, not more lit. So moving on to the next rule. Parallel and serial port on the same plate. We only have serial port, no parallel. So moving on to the next one. Do we have 0 or 1 strike? That will apply. So yes, over to the 4th line. At least 3 batteries. That is true. That is definitely true. We have 4 batteries and 2 holders. So moving back over to the 3rd line. Lit FRK, IND, we have no lit indicators. That rule is completely discarded. Unlit FR Quebec, and SND, or an NSA. That is not true. We have an unlit CLR. So keep on going down from the 3rd line. More modules solved than unsolved. In this case, no, we only have one module that's unsolved and 0 that's solved, so that's false. The sum of the serial number digits is greater than 8. Absolutely it is. I don't even need to add that up. There's already an 8 in here and some other digits. So moving over to line 2. Do we have an empty port plate? We do not. So we've reached the end of our line, and instead of doing line 1, we would do line 2. So the second little light here. And just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at one final example. Nice, we can get to cover the other half. We have 3 and 2, and the rest are indicators. Nice. Unlit, a lit FR Quebec, unlit Bob, and an unlit CLR. Serial number of Charlie 71, India Sierra 1. Okay, we're going to start at the first line. The first character of the serial number, is a letter. It is in this case. So from line 1, we will move over to line 2. Parallel and serial port on the same plate, we don't have any ports or any plates. As a matter of fact, that's false. Even number of D batteries, that is false because we only have 1 D battery and 2 AA. So still on line 2, less than half of the bomb time left. In this case, I've set the time for 20 minutes, and we're only at 19, so that is not less than half. So continuing down line 2, we have lit FRK, IND, or Mike Sierra Alpha. The only lit indicator we have is an FR Quebec. Not true. The unlit indicators, we have an unlit FR Quebec, SND, or NSA. We have an unlit Bob and an unlit CLR. None of those are in that group. The sum of the serial number digits is greater than 8, which is in this case. 7 plus 1 is 8, and then 8 plus 1 is 9. So we will move over to line 3. And that will be the end of our sequence, and we will press line 3. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.